this is Alekius, and welcome back to episode 5 of Warship Gunner 2. Picking up right where we left off, we should have a little bit of dialogue to introduce the next mission, the mission briefing. And then we'll do some research, maybe a little design. We'll have a cruiser available, I believe. Roaring Cannons at Dawn, US West Coast. Straight into the briefing. Captain, a message from Freedom Forces Command. A scout plane on night reconnaissance has discovered Empire ships. Limited visibility makes it impossible to get any details. Judging by their speed and size, they may be torpedo attack squadrons consisting of light cruisers and destroyers. The Freedom Forces fleet is currently deployed along the American coast with the US Pacific Fleet. It will take some time for the closest groups to reach the enemy ships. Our ship has been ordered to intercept the enemy fleet while our reinforcements are catching up. Our floating dock and several supply ships are located to the east of the battle area. An enemy advance into the sector east of the battle area has to be prevented no matter what. Our forces are spread over a wide area. The enemy will try to break through. We have to confuse them. All hands, ready battle stations. Alright, we have our 6-inch guns complete. Higher caliber 5 and 5.5 inch. Larger and triple torpedoes. Japanese cruiser hull. An alternate destroyer bridge. Sonar. Our naval planes. Alright. Considering all that, let's get a cruiser. There we go. Let's lay out the weaponry first. Go lightly armed until we finish this. Like, we could equip these, but they'll be singles, whereas I think we can do higher caliber, double barreled of the 6-inch. These. I guess in case you plan on doing a 4-stack, I think that might be a bit excessive. Laid out like an Atlanta. AA cruiser. Leave the 2-slot open. Let's lay out the structure. Oh, we don't have a forward bridge yet. We can't do the cruiser. Means we upgrade our destroyer. Which I know we got better sonar. I might just remove all systems. Slap the forward thruster on there. Oops. Place. We want radar. We want sonar. We want jamming. Fire extinguisher. Bilge pump. And the firing delay system. Did get the improved bridge. Should still fit, has better command, but poor radar sonar. We're not going to use that. Got no additional or improved turbines or boilers. We can replace our 45 caliber 12.7 millimeter centimeter guns with 50 caliber. A little bit longer barrel. We could do the larger guns, but I'm going to lay off that. Very big on destroyers. A rapid gun. I'll stay away from that for now. Oh, we got the 3-barreled version. We didn't get the actual torpedoes researched yet. Illumination fire, and then we have our one anti. I thought we picked up a second one. The armor stays at 12 centimeter. So not much has changed. Switch to R&D. Check the overall status. Get high angle guns, the revolving guns, the torpedoes, the radar, electronic targeting. Next turn will be a good one for stripping the ship. Velocity control system. Oh, so you can change speed rapidly. Auto reload, yes please. In fact, I'll spend a lot of money on that. What else do we have? Centimeter contact mine torpedo. Have the Arado 196. Actually has pretty good speed and endurance. How much is it? 85? Easy decision. I have no further airplanes to choose from. Could make the interceptor better. Once we get it. Actually, it's a night fighter. So is this one though. Go with that. Systems wise, be expensive to get all these going. Wait a turn. Same for those. Engine wise, it's quick and easy. Once we do the hulls, we'll look at the boilers. Station wise, we should be fine. Would be good to snag some of the extra just so it's available when we get there. Stacks, 380, is it worth it? No, I want to save. Right, the bridge. Are in the process. We'll get the bridge for the cruiser. The US bridge, I think that's next mission. $16.3 by $14.4. Do the German bridge. Go to hulls. This is where I expect to spend most of it. Better cruisers, better cruisers, better cruisers. Then we get carriers. Keep going, better cruisers, we get battleships. Let's get the cruisers going. Now no longer have the money. Went with the Japanese cruiser. 34, so we have 2,400 with that. 525. 2,500. 600. US cruiser has better all around. $25. The UK one. 28. 600. And 26. 600. Okay, one might be the best, but has a split raised bow, whereas the US one is a flush deck. I'm gonna go for the flush deck. And we really don't have money for anything else. Go ahead and save. Then off to battle. The enemy fleet's course is steady. We are about to enter enemy radar range any moment. Battle stations are manned and ready. Waiting your order, sir. Alright, concentrate your fire on the cruiser commanding the enemy torpedo squadron. We'll devote everything we've got to stopping them. Open fire.
Full speed ahead.
Bloosh.
Enter engagement mode. Cancel engagement mode.
Facing British cruisers. And scratch one cruiser.
Secondary objective added. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enter engagement mode. Cancel engagement mode. Enter engagement mode. Cancel engagement mode.
That takes care of the carrier. battleship. Pick up the ammunition for the primary armament.
Enemy ship sunk.
And that's a mission accomplished. We do not want to withdraw yet. Who wants to take on a battleship with a destroyer?
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Picking off the destroyers is easy.
Enemy ship sunk. Cancel engagement mode. Enemy ship sunk. Enter engagement mode.
That is indeed a battleship, Barnhorse class. See the size of those shells.
Cancel engagement mode. Enter engagement mode. Enemy battleship sunk. Secondary objective complete.
Is that everything? How about that?
Mission complete. Now, let's leave the area.
Here comes the decoded message. Captain, bad news. The U.S. Pacific Fleet heading here has been surprised by a mysterious giant high-speed ship. They are currently holding their position, but appear to be fighting an uphill battle. We've been ordered to hurry over to the sector and support them. What? Change course. We need to cover the Pacific Fleet. Gas turbine 4. That's almost a mission for redo. The unbelievable scene unfolding before us seemed to defy all semblance of common sense or sanity. It all happened in an instant. Giant shadow descended upon the U.S. 2nd Pacific Fleet as they were preparing a defensive line. An iron bird, its wingspan hundreds of meters wide, rained death down on them from above. A squadron of ships that fell beneath the giant bomber's fierce attack spewed flames and sent forth metallic screams as they sank into the ocean. That's rather dramatic. Tossed about helplessly by the superweapon's overwhelming power and speed, the Pacific Fleet could only watch how one after another its ships were swallowed up by the inferno. Truly, it was like living a nightmare. This was the power declared by Admiral Weissenberg. Before this power, beyond imagination, the proud, dignified fleet was ripped apart like paper and sent to the bottom. Who's the demon that has sided with the Empire? And is there any way at all for us to resist this power? Of course I wish to save. Pack 130, Blistering Sun. U.S. West Coast. Lieutenant Nagi, what's the status of the Pacific Fleet? The Second Pacific Fleet, which was taking up the front, has suffered the heaviest damage. The scope of destruction is unknown, but casualties are increasing rapidly. Was that the assault craft that invaded Hawaii? Reports state that there's a giant bomber and a giant ship. One report says that the enemy ship that launched the sudden attack traveled at a speed of over 80 knots. What? 80 knots? That's impossible! Is this confirmed? I don't know. However, the damage to the Second Fleet has been verified. This can't be true. I can't believe they could build a weapon from that and keep it a secret from the Royal Guard. So where are these giant weapons now? The giant bomber retreated after bombing a base in California. The base has reportedly suffered major damage. The giant ship is currently engaged in battle with the 1st and 3rd Pacific Fleets. It looks like the Allied forces are completely outgunned. So what are our ship's orders from HQ? First, we're to rescue the weakened Second Fleet, which is currently under attack from regular enemy ships. There are signs that the submarines have been deployed in the area. Make sure to prepare for anti-submarine warfare. Captain, we're awaiting your orders. Alright, all hands to battle stations. Alright, we get our high-angle guns. We get our revolving guns. Now we get our torpedoes. The cruiser bridge. And then all of our peripherals have been upgraded. And the aircraft. And it may be best to stay with the destroyer for now. There shouldn't be too many upgrades we need to do. We're not switching to the high angle guns. Don't need that for these. So, what does that look like? Okay, we can't replace them with it. Yeah, no high angle guns on destroyers, so I wasn't crazy. Our torpedoes, 3-barreled, please. Much improved. I think we can fit them unless we relocate machine guns. Once more. How spread out they were too. Then would be good to have an additional depth charge launcher. We reverse this one and then move the machine guns up forward. Can't go on the bow. Use them as a bank. You don't have to clear lanes of fire, but I like to do it because it makes sense. Aww. Got something there. No, trying to move them. There we go. Spread out our machine guns a little bit. Can we not put these? Okay. Must be on the stern of the ship. Good to know. Flip it around. Move these forward again. I'll leave those ones there. Ones can squeeze in. Open these ones. Actually, these are the only ones not squeezed in. I think it looks better if they are. You've taken on additional weight. Need our forward thruster. Well, I guess I'll just start putting sonar first. Sonar first. Radar second. Front targeting. Auto countermeasure. Firing delay. Do we have enough slots for the rest? Yes. One for jamming. One for fire. One for flooding. Just enough space. That. Have to lower the. Wow. We are a pig. Engine. Smokestacks. Replace. Have 8 we're currently using. Those. So we have 6 boilers. We have 6 boilers. 30 tons, 20 tons. I'm not saving any weight, it's the style of choice. We can ditch this one. It just about fits. 2 fat stacks. I like being overweight, but if we're going to be overweight anyways, how much speed can we lose? Alright, we can go to there. Have time? We do. Blistering sun.
Full speed ahead. All hands, alert.
Almost certain we'll encounter the submarines first. Another really big map. All Pacific maps are really big. Maybe they just feel that way because we're slow. He says as we're traveling at 38 to 52 knots. There's our first submarine. Four submarines. 5. Just make out this one. It's a Type 9. 6 submarine. Who do it? Oh no, that's not even close to enough.
Enemy ship sunk.
Glad I added the second launcher just for the ammo. Oh, the Type 21 is weaker. Only one Type 9. Thank goodness.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Secondary objective complete. Enemy ship sunk.
Try to snag this last one.
Enemy ship sunk.
There we go. That second hit was a good one. Restock our ammo real quick. I'm about.
Enter engagement mode.
Engage as soon as possible. Higher caliber 5-inch being particularly useful, as it will also have longer range, as well as accuracy and damage. Bismarck, Rhapsody. Now try out our new torpedoes.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Yeah, these are starting to be effective torpedoes.
Enter engagement mode. Enemy ship sunk. Cancel engagement mode. Enemy ship sunk.
There we go.
Sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Cancel engagement mode.
No goodies to pick up anywhere else.
Mode. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Melee, I'll stay with general engagement on guns for now.
Enemy ship sunk.
Ah, missed the angle.
Cancel engagement mode. Enemy ship sunk. Cancel engagement mode. Enemy ship sunk. Cancel engagement mode.
Pick up extra ammo. Who doesn't want bonus money? Oh, so we have some more to the south.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Work our way from the back on this one.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enter engagement mode.
Hey, a health box. Haven't seen one of those yet in this series.
Cancel engagement mode.
And of course, we're not finished.
Enemy ship sunk.
More loot.
Mission complete. Now, let's leave the area.
Captain, the enemy fleet is withdrawn. All stations full damage report. Captain, we've received our next orders from HQ. We'll be resupplying at the dock and heading back out again. Roger. Lieutenant Nagi. All hands, stand down and take turns resting until we arrive at the dock. We've got a long battle ahead of us. Oh, nice amount of funds on this one. And a battleship hull. Pacific E-140 against the Whirlwind, U.S. West Coast. Lieutenant, status. We've received a full analysis of the enemy ship. Take a look at this. This is the ship? It is huge, isn't it? It's ludicrous. Apparently the 80-knot top speed wasn't a false report. Wonder where they were hiding something this size. Never even heard rumors about this, and we were all stationed in the same organization. That just goes to show how well prepared the coup was as it took action. You know, it could be that Weissenberger's defense force isn't the only enemy here. Our allied fleet is still engaged with this ship right now. Our ship has orders to support the fleet. How are we supposed to fight this monster? It's certainly a powerful enemy, but I don't think it's capable of everything. How can we catch a ship that can go 80 knots? No matter how fast it is, it still has to slow down in order to attack. If we can read its direction and ambush it, we'll be able to attack under more favorable conditions. We have enough speed to attack at long range from any given position. Should be able to fight at even strength or better. Let's hope it works. Let's get that monster. All hands, man your stations. And we get our better 6-inch guns, our 8-inch guns, high angle gun, better machine guns, electric motor 1, auto reload system 1 and 2. Oh, that'll be glorious. But with that, we're coming at an end. Thank you for staying till the end. Please leave a message below, let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Take care.